What's up guys, welcome back for another YgoPro duel video. The new Palladion archetype has been revealed, so let's try it out, right? This is currently the main deck. As always, feel free to leave suggestions. Let's take a quick look at the new cards first. It's a complete new archetype, definitely a lot of potential, and it has like a lot of similarities with Bujin's maybe Stunish aspect, and one monster going for the kill here, in this case your Archlord, your Link 3. All of the regular monsters, 2 level 4s, 3 level 3 monsters, all have the same effect that you can special summon them from the hand. If you have like a Link monster with, you know, markers pointing down for example, and then you can special summon your Palladion monsters from your hand to that particular zone, and then you know you can use their respective effects, right? For example, your level 4 here, your light monster increases the damage your particular monster does when you're targeted with this effect. It doubles the damage, by the way. The level 4, one of your crucial searches, again, use its effect to revive any Palladion card from your graveyard back to your hand. The level 3 beast type is a target for rescue cat. Same for your level 2 tuner, your, what is it called? The beast of the forest, right? I'm not going to mispronounce its name, but again, back to the level 3 Palladion monster. This particular monster again targets your Link monster, for example, and then that particular Link monster deals trample damage, so attacks over defense. Again, both this level 3 and the level 4 light monster are your OTK enablers with your Link 3 monster. Your level 3 monster here, the Sacred Tree, the water monster, is a tuner, so needle fiber access, synchro access, also a warrior type, so with Rota, definitely very nice support. The fire level 3 destroys a card a moment, you know, when it's like summoned, so that's all good. Ghost Ogre, definitely stable. They also have like a themed Forbidden Lens alike card. It's also something like Call by the Grave, your Palladion quick play spell card. Not really sure if it's a 3-off, but again, it's a card that it's of course searchable off of the Link monsters, and again it forces your plays to go through, so I think it's definitely a 3-off here in the deck. The field spell makes your Link monster, at least gives your monsters an extra attack boost of 500, and you know, at least gives you the ability to attack all your opponent's monsters, right? The Link monsters, all of them are a 2 in the deck. Maybe the Link 1 might be a 3-off here in the deck. It's also the searcher of the deck. The Link 2 searches any Palladion spell or trap, and of course the Link 3 is your OTK beatstick. The Brandish engine here is in the deck. I'm liking it more and more. It's not, you know, because it's Brandish and splashable. Nope, the Brandish engine definitely has a place in this deck, as you'll see in a couple of moments. So let's see a couple of example games. Okay, first example, going first, going second. The deck definitely has strengths in both going first and going second. The Brandish engine giving you the token, but again, it's just giving you the extra monster to potentially upgrade your Link summons, right? The Link 1 is your big tutor to search everything from your deck and add it to your hand as soon as an effect monster is special summoned to the zone where the marker is pointing to. And you know, the marker is pointing downwards. The Link 2 activates the same way, so as soon as a Link monster is special summoned to the zone where the marker is pointing to, you can get that effect of searching, in this case a Link 2, a spell or trap, a Palladion spell or trap from your deck and enter to your hand. So most of the time, most of the time, depends of course on the situation, but here in this case, I believe it was good to leave your Link 2 just in your extra monster zone, especially with Needle Fiber, and again, Needle Fiber during your opponent's turn, special summoning the TG Wonder Magician, which is an effect monster, again triggering the Palladion Link 2 to get a search. The trap card, the Palladion trap card, I believe is just fine as a one-off. Its continuous effect forces your opponent to only attack Link monsters on your side of the field, so protecting your other monsters, so something like Naturia Beast is protected thanks to your Crusade, your trap card on the field. And on top of that, as when it like activates, and that's a once per activation, you can tribute any Palladion monster on your field to special summon another Palladion from your deck, so you know, potentially again making your OTKs much more easy. Quite good here is that your Link 3, your Archlord, also has like a built-in negation effect if you tribute like a Palladion on the field. But the biggest strength of this deck is that any 2-card combination of 2 monsters, 2 Palladion monsters, can equal into the OTK, since your Link monster searches out any monster, preferably the Wind one, you know, the level 4 one that special summons, get something from your grave, and then you can upgrade to the Link 2 to search, preferably search the field spell, since the field spell lets your Link monster attack all monsters from your opponent, so again dealing high and massive damage to your opponent, right? So again, going first here in this situation. Inheritor is at 3 in the deck, again a nice extender, and I believe it's just overall a great card, right? This is a decent opening turn. One of the first duels I played, Naturia Beast, thanks to the level 2 tuner that you're able to search out thanks to Rescue Cat. Here the trap card definitely comes in very handy, protecting Naturia Beast, so his summon Sorcerer cannot attack the beast, so he's forced to attack the Link Archlord, right? But again, Inheritor, special summoning the Wind one, get something back from the graveyard, and then keep upgrading your Link stuff. The Topologic monster is just an extra beat stick, right? Since your Archlord, your Link 3 here, your MVP, gains attack equal to the attack of the monsters in the zones where your Archlord is pointing to. So the 2 monsters in the middle and far to the right give your Archlord some extra attack to potentially, you know, go for the OTK, right? The Brandish engine can again come in clutch, definitely very nice here. Keep upgrading your Brandish stuff. Again, potentially triggering your Link 2 monster, your Link 2 Palladion monster with the summon of like a Link Brandish monster, get a Surge, right, and then upgrade, go for Crusade, and then you eventually special summon the level 4 that you were able to search out earlier thanks to the Link 1, so again, things go together. The Brandish engine is not like, let's just splash it in because it's Brandish, nope, definitely not. So I think, yeah, indeed, use the Link 3 Palladius effect to negate the ElectricMudkip by tributing the level 4 Palladius on the field. Not really sure what my back rows are, but his board is definitely not that threatening. At least the most important thing here was to survive, and with the token generator that from Brandish, that definitely was the case. But again, as I mentioned before, the beautiful part of this deck is that any 2-card combination can lead to an OTK, especially if your opponent is unaware of the combos and leaves like 2 or maybe 3 monsters on his side of the field in, you know, both attack or defense position. Doesn't really matter too much, since, you know, your Palladion monsters do have like either trample damage or double effect, at least double battle damage, right? So again, it's up to you. Well, depends on your opponent how he establishes his board, and then go for the OTK and punish his board presence, right? So another duel, another example. Infinite Transience is at 3 in the deck, I believe. Or at 2. I'm switching between both Infinite Transience and the Forbidden Lens-like card of this particular archetype. But again, Infinite Transience, I believe, it's so crucial, right? Especially if your opponent starts off, is able to, in case of Pendulum Magicians, put like a Vortex on the field, or Norito, for example. Well, Transience can help you with that. Same for their Forbidden Lens-like card. Yeah, well, him going for the Skull Dread is definitely something that you have to be aware of, since again, your Palladius monster, your Link 3, also has a marker pointing upwards, so potentially giving you, at least giving him the attack boost of your skull, at least of your opponent's Skull Dread, right? So again, the Brandish Link getting back the Engage, not really too important of using Engage for a second time, since I can go for Game Right. Again, 1 monster, 2 monsters is enough, and thanks to the Brandish engine, you can keep upgrading your Link stuff if needed. Not sure if it's needed here, but yep, Needle Fiber Access, very nice. Going for the level 3 monster with its Grave effect to protect. Yeah, it's like a Void Seer effect, protection effect for your Link monster. But yeah, again, thanks to the field spell, my Link Archlord can attack all monsters on my opponent's side of the field, and, you know, thanks to attack boost, etc, etc. That's an easy GG. So here, I think these replays perfectly showcase that any 2-card combination, or that this deck is super deadly, and even hand traps. This deck can definitely play around hand traps. You're not really forced to play Call by the Grave, but their Forbidden Lens also protects your monsters from cards like Ghost Ogre or Ash Blossom, so or effect failure. And again, that's, I believe, one of the biggest reasons why I think your themed Forbidden Lens is a 3 of here in this deck. So first turn, thanks to the Brandish engine, eventually ending with the Water Brandish to search during the end phase, to wave my last target to, you know, I believe it's bound to happen that you're not, at least that you won't be having any monsters in your main monster zones during your next turn, so it's definitely live. And then also the psychological aspect of your opponent knowing that you have the wave in your hand is definitely very nice. Use a themed Forbidden Lens that I was able to get back earlier, you know, dodging the hand trap, and then just get it back with the level 4 Palladion monster. So again, very nice protection. And yep, as expected, a free monster zone, but the opponent doesn't have a no back rows, right? And go for the, yeah, it's just the same things, right? Just work towards your level 4 light monster. Your level 4 light monster will make your Link 3, you know, do double battle damage, and then it's just go for, you know, big monsters in the zones where your Link 3 is pointing towards to. I think I wasn't able to attack for a game, so just make sure that you have Naturia Beast, and you know, thanks to the continuous trap that you were also able to search at, I believe, during your first turn, just, you know, force your opponent to only let them attack into your Link monster. So protecting Beast, protecting Ghost Ogre, and TG Wonder Magician here in this case as well. In the previous turn I was able to attack for a game but completely forget purple effect and Magnite purple, so now, nope, I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. So Cerberus effect, pop something, and then drop the level 3 fire, I believe targeting itself to pop itself and pop 1 card from your opponent, right? Last example, again the opponent gets to start. Again, it's definitely one of the this deck's biggest advantages is also the fact that, you know, you can definitely go first and go second. Go second, I believe, is a little bit more preferred. Again, just let your opponent establish their board, and with any 2-card combination, potentially go for the kill, right? Depending on how many monsters your opponent has. That's, again, quite important. Like, as soon as your opponent has like 2 monsters, that's already a big threat for your opponent if you have the field spell. And again, the field spell is definitely searchable off of your Palladion monsters, right? Again, 1 monster going for the Link 1, special summon the 4, and, you know, triggering the search effects, and thanks to the Forbidden Lens, protect my Link monster, and then, you know, again, Child's Play to keep upgrading your stuff. Go for Needle Fiber again to search out the tuner, not really that important, but just set it up in your grave and later use its protection effect by banishing itself from the graveyard. But again, the opponent having 2 monsters, so I can definitely abuse that and make use of that and eventually attack for games. So again, the deck list is not super finalized. As always, feel free to leave suggestions like a level 7 Synchro monster. I'm mainly looking for extra deck monsters to potentially special summon them on the field and make your Link 3 Archlord like a bigger attack. Like the Topologic is one of those easy to summon monsters. Link 3, for example. Maybe a level 7 Synchro monster like the FA monster, for example, is definitely something that I'm looking into, right? But again, all suggestions are definitely appreciated. The deck is good. The deck needs more. It definitely needs more. It's not something super top tier, but it's getting there, right? This new support is so good, but yeah, excited to see more support of this, right? Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.